Hey, Live on Purpose family. I have to tell you, being a parent, probably one of the hardest but most important jobs in the world. And you've already noticed this, haven't you? But your kids don't come with an instruction manual. And I see so many parents who end up yelling and then regretting it later, and it's not very effective either. There's hope. I'm Dr. Paul Jenkins. Those of you who subscribe to this channel already know me and what it is that I do. Let me give you a little background as to why I'm so passionate about this. Before I get into that, I'm doing a special live free web class next week, Tuesday, September 5th at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. That's my time zone. You can do your math on what time zone you're in. Come join us as I share with you the Parenting Power Up, how to maximize your child's potential without losing your cool. Do you want to jump in? There's a registration link in the description. You can also go to drpauljenkins.com/parentingpowerup, and that will put you right in. I hope to see you there. Here's the background. As a professional psychologist, I spent the first 15 years of my career working primarily with children, adolescents, parents, families, and I saw what principles were making a difference. Let me address that for a second. Principles are natural laws, like gravity. You never get up in the morning and wonder, I wonder if gravity's on today. It is! Whether you're aware of it or not, and most of us are, or whether you believe in it or not. If you jump from the top of a tall cliff, what happens? Yeah, for sure or maybe. Sometimes or every time. You see how principles are? Gravity is that way. What if you're standing at the top of that tall cliff and you think, yeah, gravity, whatever, I don't believe in that. And then you jump. Same splat as the believers. Gravity doesn't care if you believe in it. As I was working with children and families, I learned the principles that actually make a difference and actually work within a family. This is not magic. It's not luck. I like to call it the parenting power up because once you are aware of principles, then you can apply those principles in the way that you show up, in the way that you do this most important job in the world. My experience also is that most parents, and I believe this includes you, are doing the best that they know how to do. And thank you for that. That's what our world needs. When we know better, we can do better. Enough with the guilt and the shame that is so prevalent in our society today. We have to understand a few basic principles. In this web class next week, I will be sharing with you what every parent needs to know in order to tune into those principles so that you can then have choice. Until you see it as a choice, it's not. And our brain just rolls with whatever our programming is. And guess what? We were all programmed by our parents who were doing the best that they knew how to do. But some of that isn't working. If you find yourself yelling at your kids, if you find that your home is a disruptive place where sometimes you feel like a warden in your own prison, or maybe a prisoner, which way does it go for you? This is what you need. I'm bringing everything that I know about child development, about psychology of the interaction between children and parents, about control and maturity. I'm unloading it all next week in this free web class. Come jump in, okay? Here's the URL again. drpauljenkins.com/parentingpowerup. That will get you into the room. I'll put a link in the description as well. Will you come and join me? Are you ready? Are you ready to have more peace in your home? Are you ready to have more confidence as a parent? I'm not here to make you a better parent. I think you're already a good parent. I want you to have more confidence so that you can show up that way for your kids. Are you ready for your kids to start listening and you're not yelling? How awesome would that be? Are you ready for a transformed family culture? That's what people in our coaching groups call living on purpose. We are going to live one way or another. Let's live on purpose. Thank you for jumping in live here today. I'm glad that I caught you. I hope to see you next week. Come join the class, okay? drpauljenkins.com/parentingpowerup. And please share that with anyone else that you think would appreciate learning these principles of positive psychology to apply to the most important job in the world. You guys are awesome. Glad to see you today. I'll catch you at the web class. See ya.